Hello everybody, I am here to report on Team three's assignment for this module. Team 3 had the pleasure of reading Our Iceberg is Melting. So this is a fable story that talked about a problem a group of penguins had in Antarctica. So I'm going to give you a rundown of all the characters first, and then I'll give you a little intro to what the problem is. So Fred, he's kind of the main penguin. He is different than most penguins. He usually is curious and observant, but he doesn't. But his social skills aren't really. He's kind of like that awkward geek, digging into things and researching, but the social skills aren't quite there. But he is an awesome father and husband. So he has made an observation that has him concerned, and then the story is about him bringing this concern to all the other penguins to embark on change. Then another character is Alice. She is your aggressive, smart, passionate boss that is loyal to all the other penguins. She's really interactive within the community, making change for the better of the community. She's one of your ideal leader, per se. Then there's Lewis. He's the head penguin. He's like your CEO of the group. Then Buddy is kind of friends with Fred. He's quiet and boyishly handsome, and everyone likes and trusts him. He's there just to kind of be the average community member in the group. And then Jordan is another member of this penguin council that they have. He is the professor and the brains of the council, so he helps Fred really analyze what's going on and helps him make a plan. Then there's this penguin called name is Nono. He's on the council as well. His job was to predict the weather forecast, and he turns out to be quite the little antagonist in the story, because he is totally against this change, and he's upset that he didn't predict this change himself. So the story, Fred notices this issue with the iceberg that they are on, and it is potentially life-threatening if they were to stay in the spot they were. So the story follows this about how Fred has to convince the council that there's an issue with their iceberg, and then they have to convince the community that there's an issue with the iceberg, and then they have to make a plan on how to get off the iceberg. So with all of those people that I just listed, it talks about how they need to make this change and find somewhere else to live. So with this being a fable, the idea behind it is that you can relate it to the current job that you're doing, what in your practicum or in your real life career, and you actually really can, because the story does a good job of, or the fable does a good job of incorporating all the different issues you could run into when pitching an idea, or working in a group, or making change at a large scale. So if you do get a chance to read it cover to cover, it's an easy read, really. It's engaging. I suggest it. So I will post, or there's some questions posted on the discussion board, and enjoy answering them. Have a great rest of your practicum.